Yabakwa ba fe nya brani en hwese de ensam ne che na mom wo Facebook /Adom TV ayedem live e wo ho Go TV 176 DSTV 280 fasidama bibini mfoni ma mefi se ba ne pictures a wo twa mani da ho nti wo wedding na ba ne weekend ya afre no na ontwa mfoni kama afe nya bre na ye hwese de ensam ne chiremu ankasa etie Brashebejafo jebo jano wanya bedru LTI bill and a right to information bill na nwa wonwaje atum be 20 years nie na akọ Brashebejafia ban ba bi te so no sa na ekoba afi na brewo na yipo makwamu a ba be ye emrabra ye hwe ni mu sama mpani de ni signature be sign e be toase na se dimu anesa Adom TV kase etwaso.
This is a landmark achievement. And I must say, I am myself very, very happy that at long last, Right to Information Bill has now survived in this House.
To me, so manfunya na mani bobiara wo hie fra ban nyumafo ho right to information bill no sisi ade nyame ya doma Brashebejafo de won nsa hyase ade atum se ayemra e wo man mu enti efisa brede kro no so obi pa mani bobie fra ban nyuma mu a enye din ma oni no se nsa bekasa de kane no ne ete ho ahasuo no oman ya bakosem mu afia pema hankono de okononkrono 1999 ena beli yetintimu ye emfihia mpenu ne echi miensa 2003 ene yesanso enumu 2005 yenumu bio ena 2007 nso yesan ye mu nsachaya emfihia mpenu ne echi 2010 yede koma Brashebejafo se wonwene ho na wonfo nsasha se manembe yemra na mfie nkunu ni a yedi no adane Brashebejafie no afedi abroa yipomakwan mu a ene empanimfo age atumu na bre ho abobo die koso Brashebejafie a majority leader Oseche Mensa Bonsu ene minority leader Haruna Idrisu penia woneje woso no Adom kase etumu ho nkra
that I was seeking to do this for and on behalf of the coalition who wanted to see an improved legislation so that this bill will serve a better purpose to combat corruption and to help government deal with the effect.
The law that we have crafted in this House is sacrosanct. There can always be space once we start implementing and we find it worthy to amend.
So for him and a bon sem so could you upon chroma and so casafa bela when I jatum no.
From about 2007, when the initial draft was done during the tenure of the 4th Parliament, the 5th and 6th Parliament have had opportunity to handle the bill, but finally, on the tenure of the 7th Parliament, it's been passed. The next steps are to get presidential assent to the bill, and then also to very quickly move towards implementation, particularly of the behind-the-scenes infrastructure, so that by the time we start the next financial year, as the current law says, we'll be ready to see it fully. So I think that's the good news. Parliament will have to tidy up the final draft of the bill and then transmit it to the Office of the President, and the President has mentioned that he would proceed to sign it off immediately he receives it.
Yanto so na yemongra yensam fofromo na enne presiding judge ono ewo takrade haboko circuit court aye mame abena achem duku aye no say yenkoye pregnancy test emma eye rose mausi fiaku ya wono ekowia abofra ketwa kra fe na wanya afe pepepe ewo takrade market square nene ye de wono mo eko asenie enim timeka say said ensem ni didie no ekoso enti ye de won atwera posifo kokum so wo mmra bresem na fe ensem ne to aso no enfamra
Ababa Warros Mausi Fiakon Wokowia Odabi Takrade Abontinso Ode one ne kanchema Lawson Lati akwakujina asenibia ememra frase no mu edi na ebra kopie asenibia no na ne kanchema Lawson Lati ne lawyer Emmanuel Kofi atade to court no enim say Lawson edie ne kanchema yi na bribia okakire nse wafa yefunu ampa ohun se ne yefunu no apie se na eyentomago na ode asese ne yefunu no emu na ebra otu kwan bae na ababa no se wawo no na okire nse onkofa abofra no emekire no eno ne nam so ema okowia akodai ebre no nti wasre bebre say abrante onim hwehwe enti court no enya no nanso court no entie lawyer ne edie no na odon akotwere aban hukum se wonko na wonkwadwene asem no hu bio na epra bosom ne da etoso enum no wasan ababepie court no enim.
He's been in a relationship with the lady. At a point the lady said she had taken a seat, so he He believed her. Unknown to him, that seed was aborted as a miscarriage. But she continued to give the impression to my client that indeed she had delivered. So occasionally during the night hours, she will bring the child to my client and show the child to him that this is your son. My client naively also believed that indeed that is the son. But after 4 months, he traveled and came back recently and started demanding his son from A1, the woman. So after about 3 or 4 days, the woman came back and said, this is your son, and dumped the boy on him. He also naively believed that this was his son. After 4 months, by then the child should be about a year, 1 month. So he sincerely also believed that this was his son. I even gave him a name, Ibrahim.
Mfipamfo one abrantie Lawson Latte en ne kantime eti no esu ebi ba court ho no wo so won wanu egu mawusi so ese ne tumodin na oboa pa adada abrantie Lawson edno akwakoto ensohwem.
Besi an we aye fu asa an we aye fu e sika mu eji oruto mo ede oruto mo to na de se ma eyi mu go mo to e ba mo to de na anu na ma ba na fa na bram e ba ni mo we na mo mo ba na fa na mo ko na ni ma le ko yo ni to wadi we ka so obi ne ba de na bra na
Adom TV kase na uguso awo hye na Ghana Month on Joy. Jumedie anase bosome March yimu na Joy FM atudie si wo bode rode afa bibie ye Ghana ho nti womo de akwansra ehye so womo abopro akọ tourist site ahodo no ebi na no na wotwe awie ye wentem womo ko NZULEZO ya eno ewo jomro Mensinimu ewato emantemu afia mankwata maklodi akire ko hobia yekokotie honomo abakosam ni bidia watie no de sa wo mu bie ene nioma wodo ye koso ewo NZULEZO ene se de kwa asetena no etie ntwaso no Adom kase edeba
Ghana Month on Joy Jumadie no akwakopemu wo NZULEZO kro a wachichire no wo esuposo no eso na Adom kase ama na eboni afia mankwata maklo eka ho bi ene ekoi oduru honom no woni edipa binumu edi nkomo na woni ono bi di nkomo no eye tour guard Ura Desmond ema wo chirechere se de honom asetena ene abakosem a etai kro nti eto Adom kase enim
Usually yes, and as only yes.
Okay. It's a higher community. Higher crew.
Population 500.
Population here 500. Say yanity. In real yes, is so say
yes, but every 5 to 6 years, we are so almost
5 to 6 years, yes,
I'm 77 because Tembedu say yes, maybe I read, but I know only you yes, and your best no more if you want to for so
hey, Nana, put me a year and oh,
why not?
Because it's in some
Omanfo no bi nso nsem odi tudwa no ene se ehiade bebre na eda kro no so enti mpanifo esansane a wonsane na womra NZULEZO fo nso so emwa
oh na hajuma be pa na wa
I had for my no it's one to my bidia
okay guys, we're going to guys, community center.
So let's area I said emergency I said I will be a baba and school until I will back. I said my donation that support school. A big teacher who can become the 2 floors in case emergency so be serious
oh, when you problem what happened?
Yanto so na ye monwura yensam fofromo na National Executive Committee ya War University of Teachers Association wondano won atwere krata de akoma yoko sanso na Strad Ministry of Education and mpanifo ahodo said de ne mekaka krolo de ankabeya University of Education Winneba pani kwantrefo ya we Vice Chancellor Professor Afubroni yanyane mu nhwehwemu fi se asuafo ene mpanifo bi wo school mo ka no ho ensem bi enya papa edi kwasa mpanifo bu ani guso wonye nhwehwemu emu do emfa pani no ho sebe ya prepare yenso ebefa ne ntuma pefra
Eshapo mu akyerɛkyerɛfoɔ nkabonko ɛfrɛ say UTAG ɛne nsɛntwerɛfoɔ ahyia de nsɛm hia bi pa ato wɔn mu anim. Wɔn ase hia wɔde ɛto nsɛntwerɛfoɔ anim na wɔka ne ɛde sɛ wɔde wɔn ase hia akɔakɔdan Yoko ɛna afei Strage sɛ ɔpanin pa ɔda University of Education ɛwɔ Winneba no Professor Afobroni wɔn mmɔden sɛ ɔbɛyɛ hwehwɛmu afa ne dwumadie ɛne ne sikasɛm ɛho. Wɔn mo asɛm ɛne sɛ ɔpanin ɛbɛtena adwa so sɛ Eshapo no ɛpanin pa no nsa ahodoɔ bi wɔ hɔ ma ɔde agu akwan so a ɛnkɔ yie na afei nso no wɔtiatia ɔmanfoɔ ɛne akyerɛkyerɛfoɔ binom ɛfa ahodie so. Wɔsɛ ɛnyɛ ɔno nkwan so Governor Council no chairman Professor Nicholas Abakan so wɔmfa no nka ho na wɔnyɛ mu nhwehwɛmu nyinaa. Ɔpanin pa a ɔda UTAG no Dr. Eriko Poku Mensa ɛna ɔde nsɛm yi ɛto Adom kase ama ne eboni sign akwa anim.
Wɔdi wɔ University of Education Winneba. Emprempren ya yɛnsa ma ɔmɔmmerɛ adwuma na ɔmɔmɔ yɛ ɔmɔ adwuma. Ɛne ɔmo a ɔmo nyɛ teacher for ɔmo nyinaa som ɛwɔ university hɔ.
Dr. Eriko Poku Sunday to so ebio say akyerɛkyerɛfoɔ wɔ Eshapo no ma Professor Afobroni ɛne ne mpanimfoɔ yi wɔn adi no ɛnumanu ya no wɔn hwɛ sɛ ɔbɛsan bɛfrɛ wɔn na waba bɛyɛ wɔn mu adwuma.
Sir Reverend Father Professor Afobroni ɛnam na tirim ɔden a wada na di ɛne ɔtan hunu a wayi na di as vice chancellor no yɛhyɛ ne sɛ ɔmfa n'adwuma ɛnto hɔ ɛwɔ animonyamu na UW enya ne ntoma pɛmfɛmfra immediately. The toso miɛnsa ententemara yes Strage and launch investigation onye hwehwɛmu ɛmfa nneɛma a ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ UW campus ententem ɛwɔ sikasɛm a katasehyɛ ne ade a abɛtɔdwa a yɛnya proyɛ a yɛnya anoyie ɛwɔ Professor Ian Abeka and Professor Afobroni omudwumadie ho.
Adom TV kaseɛ na o hwɛ no yɛkɔ abansam no yɛaka akyire dɔso yɛkɔ aba na yɛato so. Yamwakwa Adom TV kaseɛ ɛna wo hwɛ na afei no waka yɛn nsa numere kaseɛ no ɛna yɛde ma Go TV 176 DSTV 280 Facebook/Adom TV midi ɛde afia mankwa tamaklo yɛto so na yɛabɔwura yɛn nsam no emu ɔsɔfo a wɔn na hwɛ gender social protection so Mame Cynthia Morrison sɛ no kura bi anim CNN documentary bi a wɔn mo ayɛ ɛkyerɛ sɛ Ghana foɔ nkwada bi yɛde wɔn fa nkwasum ɛwɔ nsuo fraw ɛso no no kura bia edisa nsɛm no mo hwɛ social media say ya say de wa twentwe ani Mame Cynthia Morrison so ɔno akɔhwɛ nya de sɛ yɛde nkwada ɛyɛ nkrutu dwuma bia Adom TV ɛto so.
Anu yi aswafo hwɛ maye die ne nkoda bambɔ ho nsɛm so no nyamfo Cynthia Morrison ele ma CNN adwuma ne sia no documentary bi a wɔno yɛyɛ no wɔda no di ofra mantemu ebre ɔba apro ɛkɔhwɛ mɔfra yɛkyɛ sɛ wɔno yɛ adwuma ɛwɔ sutare a ɛwɔ mpatemu hɔ ne so wɔno nyamfo Cynthia Morrison ɛkyerɛ mu a ne ɛkɔso no ɛyɛ ade ha adwene nti na ebehia so no ade ne niba bɛhwɛ na wɔtumi ada no odi ma wiase ne ho sɛ CNN documentary ɔno yɛfa Ghana ho fa mɔfra de wɔno yɛ adwuma ho no no kra biara nim
bibi bona esi ana nti eba Volta region as a whole no tika ne yebe e ko Volta region ya ko ye adwuma na inde ya ba wuti yebe ye dika ko hia Hairdressers Association apprentices ni no ni won madam so ye ni won kasa etu won fo e ko no ba fada obayi su adwuma no to abayi papa magana yewie na yaba esuedu na ebe hia akofo na zigina won akasa na o me ye hu de ahan ampa na wo ye but in then until them deal please if so akasa ama ye hu de first na watching e dan bi watching nipa 2 won ma mpokojisi o won kran on na chi bi hye de nsi wo hate de na yetene nti e be de Ghana fu nyina won akoma to won yim de me ye won kran no nye abrochi nyina yete de wo ton mo frama wo Volta region na otin onye no kwarda nkan no wo so oni won ye adwuma na asam kronyi de oye pufuni nti ofiri do ode o ma ne ba no susua de medwuma nti ono bo no ohun do ye bon but bono o ni de o ma bofra ni ko school na onye ni de ministry do onye adwuma nti e ba ye hu de mo frama wa hya ase de wo ko school na onam de won akọ ne ntamenti wa ma no kọ no so hye da anye de
Abanam senior general mamfo no pandai Owura Patrick Jalima ekasa tia ahunidi enkoso ewo sitaria no ano kyerɛ sɛ wɔn bɛhwɛ asiesi hɔ.
Nanka yɛni ka ɛfa containers now. To this time, the cars now. Then several containers be about 40 of them were opposite until we distribute them along the lake. So you are very, you know,
Ono de kudo ye adwuma na omanfo bi a wono nso ton ade e wo nsuo no ano enso ne na manebofo obrempon owusu etwetwenko
kini hanita na omatumi abefa edi akoko wora no mama yetimi ekreni ha go sensuno tana asa akushi ni nyina kogu nsuo njanka district no timi boya na that's omu de besi ama ndi nya pra ne di agu
Rabes na gugu ono e man suano ne yetan yesra mo so mbo ye na azumra ye fono mbesiesie suano ha mmenye sa like obi free akwantu mu bakra na obehu a yetan yes
Yanto so na yemfa mungra yensan foforo mu mpanifo a wo mu na da Akropong School for the Blind esre aban no papa niema bi wo hodo makachiri Tiama adisuane adechire no enhyeda enye akonosa tichu ene braille ya wono mo ede esuade no ede hwe se enie bi ne nom ne ade no dodo na wo mu ne bi ti wo mu srempanifo senkede ya wo mra na wo meboa wo mo house senior house master ora Emmanuel Onuma tete ene den semi etuda
Amafra wono atwa hia ha bebre ye nifrafo a wono agentete wo Akropong School for the Blind ewo musa serie wo nanim de nanso oha bebre no no fam sia ne se niema ede kire wona de no enya ade a esipi ne nam sayo sunti no raima no nu matete a wo ye senior house master wo Akropong School for the Blind ede ade sede eto manfo anim se enema ode kire nkoda de a ebi ne bre no eye ni ohia free ankrankran ho enti omanfo mrama ye wona dum Odi nsami tudwa wabra general overseer oda Christ Faith Overcome Sasoria no prophet Nana Blessing ekoye wona doye
aduane a yeli ba hwa nkola se na modi aduane abra eze yeli sofa ede gina sa akwaman so edis to ma o mani nyina say School for the Blind yenso ye hia ade say ye hia braille papers ena braille machine ena aduane ene ne ma yeli ba hwa nkola no iti we ena yesre yeli to Ghana man for nyina anim say womwa na mabaye mwae yedamase ewo aha mabaye
Oda Christ Faith Overcome Sasoria no prophet Nana Blessing ekoye wona doye
so me botai ba ko pa simeni so me to challenge ma me nuan masofo mu ehwe me em se yem bebre afekoba di birthday enti se asofo ne mpanifo amohwe me sanka obi edu afidu se kanipa bi edi na woda anka won tene ne mehwe ba bia megina Akropong ha in fact amu amani efra no ubehwe mo amasema emobo
General Overseer Oda Christ Faith Overcome Sasoria no prophet Nana Blessing atotosre ni nuan mo asofo ene Ghana de hye nyinara se beya ka wono nka won hummom embesi dan emfama nkoda no na mankoda na hunu senya de Ghana fo ayi won mu
to challenge ma mo se obi antene nimra na ke even se betimi organize ye ho na ke ya timi asi ba dan bi another nkra bi asi ama se school for yanka be amani duaje pa ana se betimi afa asofo teacher for mo hwe mo ni bi na ke timi busumi bi ya yentua kakra emfa mo se be teacher for so be nya encouragement bi etimi de ahwe nkola na yi eno ni me bota ya kase pa e ba bebe hu se betimi asi bi kakra wo ha na metimi ama wo na da chi bi mo so ampa na oman no yenyi wo mo ntonche na oman na da so edom
sukuni ba ko ejina ni nuan mo anem de na se ma osofo etutu sa nkrankran se wombra mbe wona doye
edi kan ma di kan ka se asedan kan na me se ode sa dai adomie na mama de pa fofra sa che me to subiom me ka se na se kese ana nkoma sofo pania oda Christ Faith Overcome Chapel asore na se me ka se School for the Blind ye ni aso de wire amai no na mi sha ne pa na ebiom afofro enso nhwe we so na won be de a chance e mai kasi na mi sha obi biara amen
Asofo ya wone na share roads and highways so ra amwakwata se braso se wasa so twen pa ye mu odin ya de ma ahyankafo bi a wobu ani agu ye kwan so kosekose eho de wo ho na wutie ne nkasa ye no emu a braso mra no wo ho e wo se ya yiri mu dendenden no hyankani bi ya de bi anya bewi akire e de obi to nananom ansia do a ye twe na so de ne to afiase no no ye ma no mfie bebre ye nyene license bi bi amfiri wo mo nsam na nya nhwesode nso emafofo
Osofo hwe akwane akwantimpon ho nsem so owura amwako ata osofo hwe akwantu ho ensem owura kwaku ofori asiama NFA openimpa oda road safety commission eku no ano ewura me obriyeboa akwakosra adehia wo ho kamu ewo na wotwetwa mu akwansia esi wo tachimane kintampo ekwantimpon no eso no okose woni oprepra no eden ena wosan ema abusuafo eyako na ebra osofo hwe akwane akwantimpon ho nsem so owura amwako ata den nsem etu edwa no okire yese aban de hye ahodo egu akwanso se de beya emraso dia eni ye kwanso no obesimu kina ama obi biara obefomra no emra ne no eti
advocating and at the appropriate time whether in cabinet or where say you review the existing law. No, as I say, you intensify. Now, penalties, you are very punitive. Java, Ubekum, Nipasa, and as a person for so when we are no, as I say, your train was shooting, they didn't grab that the option of a fine. You got to prison, baby, for a very long time because Java be who overspeedy, or no one sat down, you should be treated, sir. You are insane, sir. Mentally correct.
The Casano actually no ena openipa oda okwanso kusekuse adwumaku no ano eye National Road Safety Commission era me obriyeboa edito eso ese akwansi ebebreba esisi wo yakwanso no dodo na efiri adrobafo won kaka yie na afenso no emraso dia won fenye adwuma.
The behavior of some of the drivers e wo yakwanso e gina mo problem. That is one of the indisciplines I hear. See it to mama buying police for your buying for a I feel ya can be brave, what be brave, so say, training, I did my drivers. Yeah,
Crackrano, upon the Quantrefo Bedia, or her Brunahafu Montemo, upon the Hunsam, so Reverend Sister Catherine, or say, Asmodichu Jano, and say, taking my Holy Family Hospital, no, baby, a one or Eddie, a baby, a Quincyado, or the Bahuntin penny for her, say, I can't dear, here one mono, bit me a more, sir, I can.
Instead of trying to concentrate where that is, and I buy a police media from 1 minute. Enough is enough. What the infants are buying a tree. The infants are political. One can take home destiny to the hours. You about to train inspectors and international rules and to authority.
Ya wakwa ba de du so ne hwe se de adwade mu nsam no etie na yamane boni mame ya chra diamond ene wabo awuramu ewo aboso kan bia ye toton spare parts na nyame ani mo musu just import duties no anu odin na de etwa mo nso mo kra ne cd a eda fom se better wo pejan gina na wabunu mu ha adwene ama economy na adwade wo ho no enkoso yi a odin nsam ne to aso eba
Adom dwadie kase nie aboso kan so ena megina ye be hwe sesen ena dwadie koso ewo aboso kan wo mo ebeto wo mo eton wo mo akra niema support ena eko na wotwetwa mu no yete sesidi no apagya ne mu kakra etie ne adwadifo ne wo mo akra niema nyina betwetwe nkomo
na nse hu se na sidi no ahode na atiaba form against the dollar into na amount for enkra niema na sisi na afene hu se sidi na apagya ne mu kakra na we don't have to jubilate yet because we don't know for how long. It's because it's a short-term measures are binding to prosper. But in the long term, no, how can it be sustained?
Oh, a German dear, and yes, say yet. Safena, and yes, say yet. Munshe than ye be brisa.
Look, I would have about so kayadi. First, and to say, but so kayadi say. Market nas say masa market nas say ye cities mu kon ma ko twa cities aba ba mu badu anum za mu simu gi dollar ye ko fa dollar no wa gi yesu ye koto ye ko so ko bank akoto dollar ye si dollar ne bi ni ho gi ko black market the dey ntiro mu di aba
me the $47,000 na share juma na say e say no scanner e wo me sama ndru 30,000
unemployment I want na abontin ya fa bia ye no wo ye juma so unti say adjuma na ye sa ankofo nyina ye be pamo so am unemployment na ye mo e sa so a corona ne be ba kurum ha
Ukraine ye ble papa ye ble Ghana papa ye system say ne be yanka ye na ye ho beto ye na nzo ze na nkoyi yo ye boss yo nyoma na gu ye nto and yes, when you be the coffee could.
Can you manage the Ukrainian me and I say just because of dollar no and then engine for or chinane ipija fleet duty standard board nesane manema nintin say yent me nkokwan so nkofa ne mama nti ne dada na gu nti nkofo customers ne ba omu say ne dada opefoforo
Adom Jadie Kasie said the Ejasotie ewo aboso carbon tensono and no pepepe any home comotuche and a mede abrewe medin de mame yachra diamond.
Yanto so yeguso aye wa dwade mo ensem na mfimpinini enkono mu na eye Youth Bridge Foundation one more edihye bi ebaya the din African Youth and Governance Convergence na wonbuta nyina ne se emmabunu so won betumi ahwe obi asua niema ahodo bi ewudua wo mu no yebeda na di na de toso du ebaako enie ne dai won mo pa ho entoma wo mo hwe ani mo sa feed enso be kra be hwe Adom TV kase eko
Fiti afimpi mienu ene nkono mu eye 2009 ene adwumadie bia wo frɛ no African Youth and Governance Convergence a ekuo bia wode Youth Brigade Foundation edisi wani so sɛ obɛboaboa mabunu ahodoɔ a ɔwɔ abibre amamu ano na watete wo mu afa enoma nan bi ho no ofiri ase na wakopa adwumadie na frɛ tosudu baako ho ntoma ano a Executive Director a oda Youth Brigade Foundation no ano set otin akyerɛkyerɛ nsɛmu kyerɛ Adom Kaseɛ.
It's a leadership grooming platform, so it's open to young persons in the media.
Joy Prima ekamot media dwumakuo no ho ene Youth Bridge Foundation ayenka bomu a afie dwumadie no wodi abomu managing director a ono no da multi TV ano Santok Singe ekyerɛkyerɛ nsɛmu ekyerɛ Adom Kaseɛ.
What we are trying to do in through Joy Prime and through this partnership is telling the youth that rise up, make your voice heard, and make the contribution to the country in whatever way you can. Not necessarily in only governance, but it's also in creative, in what do you call it, in education, in whatever areas that you are able to contribute.
Dedu Sony Ago Kensi, Erica Siedu Body, editor.
Yes, I'm Wakwaba, Yentua so a good in Semo, Anna Dawson, the Sefata Sultan de Bar, Ketewisi, Yodu Rabiani Shapa, and yes, Sopi, and Shassi and Fanfi, the senior national soccer team, the Black Stars of Ghana, one more catchy, na Ora coach, Chakosiapia, one on an A, would the enemy copy more AWCON in Egypt, and Ubia any sweating who say bit Makoji trophy no at the Abba Team Bay, and Akosiapia de Koji trophy no Abba, ne Quasid in Sama to just any team Nidia, or Wobe, and when it's room dada.
I know my team. I know the team that I've taken up from. The only thing is, maybe there may be injuries along the line, there may be sicknesses, and then some of them, their form may drip. So it's important to take note of all these things. But as to a team, I believe that our best players have been so far been called up to the national team. I don't think we have any Messi around somewhere. You know, what we have is what we have, and then we just have to give them the encouragement and then the support that they need, you know, to go to that. And see, that's why I've always had the belief that inviting a lot of players helps, because it gives you opportunity, you know, to for the nation actually to depend on 3 or 4 competent players. So you don't have to rely on any player. You know, if you rely on one player and he gets injured, automatically you face problems. So a player might not play well today, but you ask yourself, do you have another competent person, you know, in case of emergency to call him up? You know, so I've always had a belief that creating competition in the team, having at least 3 or 4 players competing at each position.
Yefi senior national soccer team Black Stars I call a Black Queens, the Black Stars and Mano and a Black Queens in China. Ghana you hosted the rest of Africa. Our Ghana or women's AWCON imo na Ghana yeseke pesia je na so host and wino and to me am so e mane ko host and film. Na host and film ne ba so wie no na Perry Okujeto ono deputy sports minister in Sam Kakraba. It's a Ghana, then a hostie, no, at the Kappa and a brown mine.
In terms of the investment in refurbishing the stadium, it really took a toll on us. However, if you talk about the organization of the tournament, the processes that went into organizing the tournament, I believe what matters is that at the end of the tournament, even CAF recognized that Ghana had put in a remarkable competition. Apart from CAF, those who experienced the tournament, teams that came from 7 other African countries and participated in the tournament, gave us thumbs up for our hospitality, for the quality of the accommodation, the quality of transportation, the quality of our facilities, you know, as a country. I believe those are the benefits that you derive. I can't put a figure to it off the top of my head, but there's still quite a bit of monies that we're still having to pay.
Yemfi national teams no one somebody copy mo our club issues normalization committee special competition no ba weekendi na copy ma class sports so my heart of full community dreams and a day pim so na game near 3 p.m. 24 ne omo chesa omo shift to the cost 6 p.m. Hearts versus Dreams na Hearts omo head coach Kim Grant or the same Gakrabas the Dreams 4 pa omo mankind chance on belu do goes no do ba.
Look, it's not that if I figured them out football is different every single time you play a team, and I'm sure they prepared very, very well for us. Now they know what to expect. You know, we could have won that game. We played them easily first 20, 30 minutes, 3-4-0. But for me, it's not about them. It's about us, how we approach the game and how we conduct ourselves mentally, physically, tactically, and that's what I'm looking at. If we approach the game correctly, we will win. We will win the game. If we don't, we will lose. Simple as that.
Okay, coach.
Whatever reasons or whatever, Mr. Nunan, family reason, whatever, he's not here anymore. We have a new CEO, and it's been a straight transition. He's been fantastic throughout. Mark was brilliant.
And so nebejana na nyumre yeden sama ekoso agudi animo asi Sergio Manocho abibia me producer obomachidom na meden sam na de bra atare ne so kanokre eya ofe eya meshmega na opam na kama say also friend na jode so 0543806578 0543806578 meshmega na nindi komo na jode pacho fananka sanka kejwane ho Erika Siedubodi.
So anyway, Kasiana had a brema quina yediasi fasedano Emma Boafono Enina Sanso Bibini Foni so a boy and papa Peban Foni Tradia or your super. Tiadini Sawaso, Ace or Hino Chiamia Mwakon Takwa Mauli, Sanso and a Priscilla Anaman, Ana Sandra Akaku, and a Womwa Aka Felix, Abla Afopa, Yadana Papa, Diodu, and a national main national Kone, National Munina, Ubia Yadi, Ramase, Yadu Son, Kava, Jane DC.